PunchDrunk ENT. You got your guys here with your Mr. Swag and Waggy.
And I'm just Dan.
And we back with another reaction video.
Another wrestling video.
Big meaty man slapping meat.
But this is top 10 WWE wrestlers who were scarily unresponsive during a match.
Sheesh. Yeah, you know, sometimes you take a DDT and you might not wake up for a couple seconds.
But hey, injuries happen in a fake sport.
There you go, man. But we about to, yeah, definitely. But we about to get right into it.
Yeah. Like the video and subscribe to it. Show your boys some love.
So without further ado, let's check it out. Oh man.
Oh, he's ducking her. Look at that snake. Oh, yeah. I love it.
I love it.
A wrestler getting knocked out cold during a match is unfortunately more common than you would think. But because of the nature of professional wrestling, one wrong move or one bad landing can result in a wrestler being completely unresponsive during a match.
Trying to wake her up.
Yeah, she woke up. They trying to beat on it.
She's gone, yo!
Over the years, this has been handled in a number of ways. Traditionally, if a wrestler were
this was nasty.
knocked
Oh gosh.
Table broke too early.
the match would continue the moment they attain consciousness. However, in the modern era and WWE's focus on concussion-related injuries, if someone is knocked down during a match, 90% of the time, their involvement in a match will come to a sudden end, purely for their safety. With that being said, join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 WWE
I hope they show,
wrestlers who
because it's
were
always a move that
unresponsive
the refs
during
would
a
do
match.
when somebody is like legit injured. They go like this. And that's to the signal in the background. The signal in the background, like get the doctors and stuff out here.
Yeah.
It's just funny how they
match.
Try to make it. Hey man, they smart.
I'll start doing that. Somebody get hurt and we're like,
Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists.
I think Regal
There we go.
Regal is
Dead.
dazed. I think he's dazed too.
Number 1, Liv Morgan, Raw on September 24th, 2018.
Yeah.
she got kicked in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Did she fall?
Bryan's wife. Brie Bella.
That's who
Brie
did
Bella
it.
made the decision in 2018 to
Oh,
come out
gosh.
of retirement. She'd been retired since WrestleMania 32.
Should've stayed
The decision
retired.
to come back to
Oh,
the ring was mainly
messed
due to
up.
her wanting to be involved in the Evolution pay-per-view in some capacity. Unfortunately, Brie's return to the ring was met with negative reviews from fans. She was suffering from a little ring rust.
Gosh.
Reckless and clumsy, and in one of her first matches back, she seriously injured Liv Morgan in a tag team match. As in a match on the September 24th, 2018
What, you punch her in the head
edition
too
of Monday
hard?
Night Raw,
She kicked her in her
Brie teamed with
face.
Sister Nikki to face the Riot Squad. Something seemed off with Brie during the match, as she would watch seemingly every other move and even flub up a dive to the outside.
Out earlier to Brie while you're out walking the red carpet this weekend.
That shin right in her face.
She was out and then caught another one coming
Brie
down.
would hit Liv Morgan with the yes kicks, but she made full-blown
That did it.
contact with 2 of the kicks,
Then caught her again.
knocking out Morgan in the process. Brie quickly realized what had occurred and made things worse by dragging the unresponsive Morgan to the corner. Morgan managed to come around later in the match and took part in a suplex spot.
Natalia, first women in this
Yeah, boom.
suplex.
However,
All
the
right.
doctor at ringside decided to pull her from the match so she could be taken care of and prevent further injury. Number 2, Shane McMahon at the 2016 Survivor Series.
Shane.
Survivor Series
Shane probably had a few.
2016
Yeah.
was the reintroduction of the popular Raw vs SmackDown matches. Now, that year's pay-per-view was beloved by fans as it featured one of the best 5v5 matches in WWE history, as one of the more notable spots in the match involved Shane McMahon going for a coast-to-coast to Roman Reigns.
These Nikes on. These bronze.
Jordans. I think he usually got Jordans on.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, he's out.
Reigns would counter the move midair and connect with a devastating spear. Unfortunately, Shane hit the mat
It's like
extremely hard,
Roman
which resulted in him
got hurt too.
eliminated, as he was simply unable to continue in any capacity.
Look at his
as he
eyes.
was officially knocked out. Shane would be held backstage by WWE officials, and luckily, he would be absolutely fine and would not miss any television time.
After last Sunday's 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, I personally feel like I've been in a car accident.
The moment was made even more notable from the fact that Shane's son was at ringside during the show, meaning that he saw his dad get knocked out live on pay-per-view. However, as we mentioned in a previous list, Randy Orton noticed Shane's son in the audience and went over to him during the match to make him aware that Shane was going to be perfectly okay. You can check that video out in the top right hand corner. Number 3, The Miz at WrestleMania 27.
Miz!
WrestleMania 27 doesn't exactly have the best reputation in the world. Now, one of the reasons for this is that the main event WWE title match between Cena and The Miz did not feel like a WrestleMania main event and only served to build to next year's showdown between The Rock and Cena. Well, what some fans don't remember is that The Miz was actually knocked out cold during the match and somehow he managed to finish it, even though Miz himself has admitted that he doesn't remember anything that occurred in the match once he was knocked out.
Look at this 100-yard dash.
Oh!
The moment in the match where Miz was knocked out,
There's no mat there.
Tackled over the barricade by Cena, where his head then bounced off the concrete floor and came out cold in the process. During a Talk Is Jericho interview, Miz would offer insight into him being knocked out. He would state, "I have no idea where I am. All I remember is The Rock bottoming Cena and me covering Cena 1, 2, 3.
Damn.
Number 4, Kyrie Sane at TLC 2019. TLC 2019 was historic because it was main evented by Asuka and Kyrie Sane versus Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in a TLC match for the women's tag titles. This would be the first time in WWE history that the women's tag titles would be defended in the main event of a pay-per-view, and would be the first time the women's tag titles would be decided in a TLC match.
Fuck you!
But regardless of its historic meaning, unfortunately the match didn't go to plan.
Dumped on? Oh, so that's when she got knocked out.
And concussed in the middle of the match, which meant that it had to be drastically altered. The match quickly turned into a handicap match, which meant that the dynamic of it was confusing as fans were now seeing two babyfaces go up against one heel, something you rarely see in wrestling. Now, although the match wasn't going to plan, fans praised the efforts of Becky Lynch, who decided to roll Kyrie under the ring so she could avoid any damage in the match. The decision from Becky showed fans and WWE officials why she was in the position she was in during that time period and cemented herself as the true leader of the women's locker room. Of action, but
shout out to Becky.
Could have been a lot more serious if Becky did not appropriately step in.
That match was messy.
Daniel Bryan on SmackDown in 2011. Sometimes a wrestler getting knocked out during a match can create a sense of panic.
Throwing up gang signs.
But also WWE officials who may be unsure on how
Is
to
that
proceed. This was seen during a match between Daniel Bryan and Alberto Del Rio on SmackDown in 2011.
Dumb, because he told the world when he's going to cash his contract. There goes the surprise factor, number 1.
That's why he got fired?
Bryan was legitimately knocked out cold, and Del Rio quickly realized this and communicated to the referee that the match had to be stopped so Bryan could get medical attention. However, for some reason, the referee ordered the match to continue, meaning that Del Rio had to awkwardly...
Bruh, you know that was all Vince McMahon. Is he breathing? It must go on.
Let's keep the show going.
Is he dead?
Oh gosh,
was able to finish the match. Del Rio would discuss the incident during a shoot interview, saying,
drug addict.
"I punched him and I think I knocked him out. He couldn't get up. Oh shit, he's out. I told the ref he's out. After break, let me cover him, but someone said no, continue.
That's Vince McMahon.
I can understand the confusion, but that decision
Look at his
was
face.
highly irresponsible." Number 6, Chavo Guerrero on SmackDown in 2004.
Back in the day.
Now, moves from the top rope are called high risk for a reason.
For the top rope, look out!
Oh!
Wow, and that is the danger.
As anything can go wrong whilst executing a top rope move, and sometimes a move
I think
from
his
that height
head
can
hit
cause
his
serious
blue
injury
rib.
if it
He
isn't
almost broke
carried
his
out
neck doing
safely.
it.
Now, on the August 24th,
I
2004
know what
edition of
this is.
SmackDown, in a match between Billy Kidman and Chavo Guerrero, Kidman went for
His knees landed right on
trademark
Chavo's
shooting
face.
star press.
Oh,
His body's locked up.
However, upon landing on Chavo, Kidman's knees went directly into the side of Chavo's head, knocking him out cold in the process. Kidman then had to cover
can't even look at his legs.
Chavo changed the match. Wrestling Observer's Bryan Alvarez offered some insight into the
we
incident
won.
back in 2004,
He's dead.
stating it was a terrifying situation.
That man is dead. Thought you won. You worried about you won the match.
Oh man.
This man is
By any
iron
means.
This man is an iron board right now.
Oh man.
Man, he turned his. Oh my gosh. He can't even lift his leg up. Look at this.
Emotionless Chavo to end the match. Wrestling Observer's Bryan Alvarez offered some insight into the incident back in 2004, stating, "It was a terrifying situation as Chavo was KO'd immediately and every single muscle in his body tensed up, so when Kidman tried to hook his leg, the leg wouldn't bend. Worse, Chavo was out for several minutes, which is terrifying when you consider the knockouts that take place in MMA and the fact that most guys are on their feet 30 seconds later. A ton of referees and officials hit the ring, and Stephanie McMahon even came out to check on him. It's doubtful you'll ever see Kidman doing a shooting star press again."
God damn.
Number 7, Drew McIntyre at 2010's Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank ladder match is one of the most dangerous match types in WWE history.
Oh my goodness.
Broke his wrist.
There's not a better person to confirm this statement than Drew McIntyre, who was knocked out cold during the Money in the Bank match at the 2010 installment.
He got hit twice. He got hit with both legs. On the chin. Your pause. Last thing you hear before you go unconscious. Boom! Boom!
Bumper clots.
You wake up thinking you was watching Shadows before you passed out.
Take that water, lead the water. Come on, man. Boo,
The
boo, boo.
2010 installment of the
Oh,
pay-per-view.
gosh.
No, Kofi, do not do this! Kofi, don't take that!
Oh, they just.
McIntyre revealed that during an interview with Vibe in Wrestling, I was lying on the table when Kofi came on the ladder and landed on me. He landed on my chest and slid through onto my head. I remember waking up wondering why thousands of people were in my bedroom, shaking the cobwebs off and eventually shouting. The referee starts calling over to me to figure out what's going on. I quickly got my bearings and remembered I was in a Money in the Bank ladder match, but that was my first thought. Why is everyone in my bedroom? Number 8, Enzo Amore.
Oh, gosh.
Payback
This was nasty.
2016.
Bro, I got my own locker room. Literally.
Enzo Amore had an interesting WWE
Jersey.
career, and
Yes,
one
sir.
of his more infamous moments came at the 2016 Payback pay-per-view. In a match between Enzo and Big Cass taking on the Vaudevillains, Simon Gotch threw Enzo into the ropes. However, Enzo awkwardly bounced off the middle rope and fell onto the floor at ringside.
To the finals of this tournament now. One match away. Oh, man! Wow! Did you see the way that Amore talk about whiplash?
Gotch attempted to
God.
carry on the match. However, the referee
No, wait, guys.
You gotta get them eyes open.
Wow! Man! Wow! Did you
Guys.
see the way that Amore talk about whiplash?
Guys. Yo, he look like Odell Beckham, yo.
Yeah. Want to see a dead body?
That's
Look like he got his thumbs down. Look.
this video. Oh my gosh, Enzo, we rock with you, but yeah, you was out.
Gotch attempted
Then they tried to
carry
get
on
him
the
up.
match. However,
Get
the
your
referee
ass.
realized that Enzo was knocked out cold and decided to call the match off.
Well, that's New Day in the back with pizzas and popcorn.
Again, this is a serious situation.
Look at what is he doing?
Enzo was then taken to hospital where it was ruled that he had suffered a concussion and would miss around a month of television time. Number 9,
that's a lot of
Goldberg
money.
at Super Showdown 2019. In 2019,
This was sad.
WWE decided to book the dream match between Goldberg versus The Undertaker.
Wasn't it like
for
on like
Super
10
Showdown
seconds
show
long?
in Saudi
Nah, they
Arabia.
went for a while,
Fans
but
had no desire to see the two
they shouldn't have
wrestle
been in there.
2019 as both
Too
men
old.
were past their prime and both had clearly seen better days.
they was
in the
dropping
ring.
each other back and forth.
Again! Oh, he was looking for the tombstone piledriver, I believe.
The match itself was a complete disaster and probably the worst match of both men's
He
careers.
bounced off his head too.
Featured numerous botches and even featured The Undertaker being dropped on his head.
Do this to the Undertaker!
No
Oh my
way!
God!
God damn.
Goldberg was even knocked out at one stage during the match when he went headfirst into the ring post, meaning he didn't know where he was for a portion of the match. The match was so poorly received that Goldberg even took
Oh,
to
that's the
Twitter to
worst choke
apologize
slam.
for the quality of the match and referenced
Goodness
the fact that
gracious,
being
this is
knocked out
terrible.
dramatically impacted the quality of the main event. And number 10, Mick Foley at the
Oh,
1990
of course.
Bruh, like, before we go into this, which one you think it probably is?
It's gonna be both. Him
Gotta
getting
be.
thrown off the cell, and then he got thrown through the cell. He was just they had a documentary of him talking about this whole thing, and it's crazy. Like he wanted to do something. It's because Shawn Michaels Undertaker had Hell in a Cell first.
Yeah.
So he was worried about how can we one up that. Like he's not the best wrestler.
Yeah.
But he said I can throw my body off of stuff. And he said he was talking to another wrestler, Terry Funk. He said he just told him like, man, why don't you just start on top and just throw your body off, or like joking. And he took that literally.
Wow. And yes.
And look at him. You're kidding me. In the hell is he standing? Oh my God. And notice he's got a smile on his face, for God's sake.
Mankind and The Undertaker's 1998 Hell in a Cell match is arguably the most famous WWE match of all time.
Yes.
They've killed him.
Every wrestling fan is familiar with the iconic moments in the match, including Mankind getting thrown off from the top of the Hell in a Cell structure, and even one of Mankind's teeth sticking through his nose.
True.
However, what most fans forget is that Mankind was legitimately knocked out during the match and somehow carried on and finished it as planned. Mankind was knocked out when he was chokeslammed through the top of the Hell in a Cell structure, and the chair followed him down and smashed him in the face. Mankind was only unconscious for a few moments before somehow managing to get to his feet and carrying on with the planned spots in the match.
Damn.
No way! Oh, what a sadistic thing! A toe slam on the...
After all that, he probably didn't even feel them
Think about it,
thumbtacks.
guys. When WWE
I don't know what type of drugs he was on, but
during a match.
it was strong.
Now he's one you never heard about, like with drug problems. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how.
What he did, because GOAT for that. Like, probably not the GOAT wrestler, but just the pure entertainment.
It's the sacrificing your body to make people happy. Like, yeah.
So, yep. Shout out Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack.
And Dude Love.
There you go, man. Shout out to you, man. So, what do you guys think? It was scary as well, man. That was brutal.
You can see at times when Vince got on that mic. What are you doing? Get him up, prop him up, get some strings, make him a puppet.
Yeah. So but before we get out of here, one thing we want to say is we do not. How can I say this? We do not laugh at people's pain. Our discussion is, listen, we do not laugh at serious injuries.
I thank these men and women for what they go through.
And listen, this is entertainment and everything. We enjoy what they do, and we completely just in awe for it, man. Because we know when people say wrestling is fake, you see, look what you guys just watch.
Yeah. Them hospital bills ain't fake.
I don't know.
Concussions ain't fake.
No. What do you guys think, though, man? Let us know in the comments. But we about to get up out of here.
Click down below for that horrifying video, as well as everything we got going on from our socials and the merch at geeksunleashed.com, brother. Get that merch on your body. Also, check out our YouTube memberships. We got 2 tiers over there, both full of fun things, exclusive things, deals on merch, special videos, 4 live streams. Check it out.
My God! Make sure you guys rock with us, man. Make memories, stay humble, live life. Mr. Swag, no Aggie.
Just there.
Y'all.
Money XO, let's get it.